Welcome to Creative Intuition Tarot. My name is MJ. I hope you are well. I'm really happy you have been guided towards my channel and the messages that I have for you. Today, this is the collective reading for February 22nd, 2022. We have some beautiful messages. The whole complete spread is on the table already. So let's dive straight into it. We have oracle cards, we have runes cards on the table, we have animal spirits, we have tarot. So let's dive into the messages, starting with the first card that I pulled out, which is the card of the fruit bat or flying fox, and it speaks of kindness. And it's number 12. It's very symbolic because this is the first card I pulled out, and when you sum up today's date, it gives 12, right? So those kind of happy accidents, synchronicities, I really like. And if you are drawn to number 12, or number 3, check out the meaning. In numerology, there may be an additional message for you, but this particular card, as I said, speaks of kindness, okay? And it is about choosing kindness. That's not always easy, but always pays off, and this is what this card is reminding us of. It also tells us, repay your debts and spread the seeds of goodwill, okay? The fruit bat play a key role in seed dispersal process. So it secures the fertility of the land. And the energy here, the energy that it brings is that of plentifulness, okay? So we are starting with a very positive card. First of all, as I said, it's about choosing kindness at all times, even though it may not be easy. And it also brings that energy of plentifulness and fertility. Okay, so with that portal number and the portal date today, definitely, you know, encouraging us to move into the phase of life where we live by kindness and we choose abundance. Okay, so the next card is the spider, and it's very interesting and also very symbolic that these are two different decks. But in this deck, spider or tarantula, I think, is number 13, which is the next card. So it again, we have that pattern of, or synchronicity, I should say. Okay, so the next card that shows up for us is the spider, and it says, spider will reveal your fate for you. And what this card brings, from this deck we have spider and the whale, but let's start with the spider. This is number 44, again an interesting number from numerology perspective, right? The whale is 48, so if you're drawn to those numbers, suggest you check them out. What it tells us, fate is like a spider's web, okay? So be still and do not struggle, because it will just make your situation worse. Face the situation with all your senses, and also spidey senses too, okay? Trust your instincts and your intuition. Think about what you can learn from your current situation, okay? Spider reminds us about the importance of certain rules as well. And remember that lamenting or defying will only get us tangled up even more, okay? Confining the leeway of our free will. So, be still and do not struggle, as I said earlier. Okay, now with the whale, as I said, in this deck it's number 48. The whale is the guardian of knowledge. It also carries a very significant vibe of healing and energy of healing, okay? It says that there's a fountain of being that contains knowledge, some kind of ancient knowledge as well. And we are all connected to it through some kind of delicate waves, okay, or frequencies. So whale reminds us to know that deep within, or that we know deep within what we should live by, okay? It's not that much about practical knowledge, it's more about our intuitive knowing. The whale's song helps us answer our questions, or those answers to emerge from the depth of our being. Okay, so that's the energy that it brings. It helps them come to the surface. So again, trust your instincts. and that very profound vibe of healing is indicated. Now, when we have healing, no surprise, we also have purification, right? So this is the soul coaching deck, and it brings an important message about the need to cleanse, okay? Cleanse our environment. This card says my energy field is being cleansed of all that I do not need. So absolutely a healing energy, one that requires patient and diligent work, also symbolized by the spider, right? And kindness towards ourselves as we go through the process. So it makes perfect sense. You can see how the cards blend together beautifully. It's not only about external healing, it's internal as well, so our bodies. It's time to declutter, okay? Release what's no longer needed, what's old, perhaps what's toxic. It includes people in our life and in our environment as well. Something that may take away our precious space, okay? It reminds us to take care of what we put into our bodies. So it's a time to detoxify our bodies with whatever methods work for you, okay? No specific method is indicated here, but remember about the healing power of water, indicated by the whale, okay? Another card is the teacher, number 30, and it's represented by the wolf. So we have another powerful, very strong animal spirit guide. The wolf tells us connect deeply to your inner teacher. That's what the whale said. It's about inner knowing, right? So that inner teacher is within us. If you know the question, you know the answer. And the whale said, or it helps us, supports us in getting those answers to the surface, right? So if you know the question, you know the answer. At every moment, you can tune into your inner wisdom, okay? This card also reminds us that we are, and that is again very similar to the whale, that we are all connected to the collective consciousness, okay? For some of us, this is a calling to teach or lead others as well. The wolf medicine brings loyalty, intelligence, respect for community, family, or like a wolf pack, okay? It teaches us to live harmoniously within that community or family of a pack, but also highlights the importance of true leadership. Okay, so what this card brings is, well, it has come to help us step up to a leader or teacher's role, be it for ourselves, leadership role in our life, but for some of us, it's about being a teacher to others. And then we have the runes card. And this particular one is the Gebo. I don't know if I am saying this right. I'm just really saying it phonetically in my native language. It's related to the goddess Gefjon. Again, I'm not sure if I'm saying her name correctly. This is the symbol for the runes. Now, the symbol of that rune is a gift, okay? This particular goddess, you can see holding a crystal or a glass ball, and that is a symbol of light and purity. And again, we have that feeling energy coming from this card with that purity, purification, right? The ox, on the other hand, here brings strength, and it brings patience, which is also very needed when we go through healing process or like even physically detoxifying, right? This time is a gift. That's what this card tells me. We are given all the time we need to do the cleanup properly, okay, the healing properly. So the portal that we are going through in today's date, it's the time of healing, or it's a window of opportunity for us to enter a very profound healing time, okay? The color of this rune is blue, so again a color of healing, water, purification, but there's also that vibe of deep emotions and immersing yourself into the process. There's love or good partnership indicated by this card as well, but at this time I don't really feel this as an external connection. It's more about, to me, our connection with ourselves, okay? Maybe with our spirit, our inner knowing, instincts, higher knowing, our hearts and souls as well, with that purity here, Okay. And 3 tarot cards that we have to the right, starting with the Four of Swords. This is the first card that I pulled out. And this card, being in the center of the energy, rest, deep sleep, deep meditation, deep thought process, some kind of preparation time for what is ahead, what is coming, okay? Rest after a struggle. So again, healing, a lot of healing in this reading and in this energy. The world clearly highlights that there is a portal energy. We are transitioning, we are healing, we are growing. There is some kind of a window of opportunity that is opening up. Pieces of the puzzle are coming together, so it's happening at exactly the right time, the right place. The Knave of Coins, which is the page energy, represents some kind of a good offer, okay? An offer from the universe for a new start, a new beginning. The page also speaks of concentration, deep focus, some kind of study. So again, blending beautifully with the energy of the Four of Swords and this preparation time, and supporting the movement towards and through the portal of the World card. Okay. Last but not least, 2 cards from the Creative Intuition Oracle. Darker and more down-to-earth elements of self-growth cannot be ignored. Shadow Path is the journey to healing. Again, we have the healing energy, and I cannot make this up. And this card is reminding us that if we really want to go through proper healing, cleansing, purification, detox on all levels, we need to face our deepest fears, those darker aspects of ourselves, do the shadow work, right? So that we can truly face, heal and release everything that is stuck there for quite some time. And see the truth, think visionary, okay? I'm not encouraging anyone to eat any kind of magical mushrooms, okay? But mushrooms play an important role in rituals, shamanic traditions, or cultures. So as a symbol, in this card, they highlight that what is happening right now carries a huge, profound spiritual meaning, okay? And also, they bring good luck as we go through the process. So I hope that you have enjoyed the messages and that you resonated with, if not with everything, at least with the parts that you were able to find bits and pieces that resonated with your heart and your soul. These are the messages for February 22nd, 2022, so a magical portal date. As always, I am wishing you a great rest of February. Stay tuned for the March readings coming soon. Please take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Bye.